Would you look at that? What's up, guys? Welcome. Oh, hi. Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. I am just rolling out of bed and I look super crazy. And I thought today I would do a video I have never done before and one I've always been kind of nervous to make. But we're gonna go ahead and do it. We're gonna do a get ready with me. So I'm out of bed and I'm about to get all cleaned up, prettied up. And I just thought we could hang out together while we do that. So I am about to wash my face and brush my teeth, hop in the shower. I will tell you I'm using today, I use this a couple times a week, this Dr. Brandt microdermabrasion. It makes your skin feel so good and it just kind of gets all the junk off. You have to spend like 2 minutes massaging it onto your skin. And then even your fingers feel just like baby soft afterwards. So that's what I'm going to be using to wash my face today. So yeah, wash my face, brush my teeth, shower, and then we will get to the exciting part. You guys all know my hair is pretty crazy, and so I roll with it a little different. So what I do is look at that. I brush it out before I get in the shower, and then I don't brush it when I get out. Unless I'm straightening it. I'm not straightening it today. That's a whole other story. I am using a wet brush. I use a wet brush whether my hair is wet or dry, just because I find it is the easiest on my big crazy hair. It's not gonna hurt me. And yeah, I mean, hair like this has the potential to hurt you. So I'm brushing this out and I'm gonna hop in the shower and I will see you after we're feeling so fresh and so clean. Okay, the fun part, makeup. So I'm gonna start with this Wet n Wild Photo Focus facial primer. Full disclosure, well, you guys already know I'm not a makeup artist. I barely know what I'm doing. So please don't go too crazy in the comments being like, you're not supposed to do it this way, because I'm just trying to make my way in life. I honestly learned from drag queens and YouTube videos, so I mean, it is what it is. I'm also gonna prep my lips with this Milani lip scrub. Actually cracking open a new one of these. This is my favorite foundation right now, and it's $6 from e.l.f. It's the Acne Fighting Foundation, and it is super full coverage and very long lasting. I wore this foundation to all of the Renaissance festivals. You guys know some of those days were like 90 degrees and I still had makeup on my face, so this stuff is legit. I'm just gonna dampen my beauty blender and fix my face. The other awesome thing about this foundation is that it's super buildable. So if you like really full coverage, just layer a little bit over your first layer and you will be like a porcelain doll. Now I've got my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. I'm just gonna do some under the eyes, and then a little bit on my chin and a little bit on my forehead as well. I'm gonna take this dry beauty sponge and set this with this Bare Minerals Invisible Light Translucent Powder. As you can see, I have used the crap out of this. It's almost gone. Then I take this highlight and contour palette from IBY Beauty. This is a BoxyCharm palette, and I actually mix all 3 shades together and just kind of set my whole face with that. Next, I'm going to use this Luminous Loose Blush. Holy cow, that was so hard to say. This is by Studio Makeup. This is another BoxyCharm goodie. I'm just going to tap a little bit in here, grab a brush, and go to town. I admittedly use too much blush. I do go back over all of my makeup after I put like my bronzer and my highlight on, and I kind of like tone it back down with that highlight and contour palette. So yeah, I use too much blush, but it's something that fades throughout the day, and it's just, you know, it's a personal preference thing. So if you guys don't like it, you don't have to do it. I take this color and I try to sweep it back a little further. Then I take another color and hit the apples of my cheeks with a little harder. It's Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in Pearlescent Pink. You can see I've hit pan. I've hit pan on a lot of these things. This one you do have to be careful to tap off because it is really, really pigmented. And I'm very like toy soldier right now, but it's not gonna be so bad by the end of it, I promise. I'm gonna go ahead and contour and bronze up a little bit with this Pure Mineral Glow bronzing powder. Again, we have hit pan. And this was another BoxyCharm find. Actually, most of this stuff, with the exception of the Wet n Wild and the e.l.f., I feel like came from BoxyCharm. BoxyCharm has been like responsible for most of my makeup collection. And I know I told you guys this a million times, but it's $21 a month and I cannot recommend it enough. It is fantastic. And again with this, it will get smoothed out. So you can see I just hit here, 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 here. Next I'm going to use this Ofra Rodeo Drive highlighter. Again, it's from BoxyCharm. This highlight, so beautiful. I keep trying to use other things because I have so many highlights and I just keep coming back to this one. Basically, if you guys are ever watching any of my videos and the studio lights hit a certain way and you're like, whoa, look at that highlight. Every time I'm editing and I'm like, whoa, look at that highlight, it's always this one. I also like to drag my highlight down a little further and up around here. And I'll just put a teensy bit on my nose and a little above my upper lip. Now that I have all of this on my face, I'm going to go back over and just like buff it out and make it less intense. Better. Moving on to brows, I'm actually using a product right now I don't love. This is by Winky Lux. This was a BoxyCharm thing. I just kind of want to use it up. I don't want to waste it, so it is what it is. But it's got a little spoolie on one side and then it's got your brow stuff on this side, so I'm just going to fill in. I'm actually going to do this off camera. I don't think I can do this in a viewfinder. Alright, my brows are good enough. It's not my favorite product. You guys do that? Like, I don't want to waste it, but you're just not in love with it. So I'm just trying to get it gone so I can move on to bigger and better brow products. Whew, life goals. Next I'm taking this Bare Minerals Prime Time Shadow Primer. This is in Brightening Sunset. I'm just going to hit my lids with it. This stuff is fantastic. It makes your eyeshadow stay forever and a day. So this is the same makeup I've been doing for like the past 3-4 days. So I'm just going to keep it rolling. I'm using the Graveyard Girl Swamp Queen palette. Start with the color Big Baby, just kind of all over, just to sort of like help set the primer. And I'm going to go in with this Natural Peaches shade and I'm going to work it above my crease with a fluffy brush. Then I'm going to take this shade Sweet Tea and work it into my crease, just under where I put the Natural Peaches color. This color I think is actually supposed to be a bronzer, but I like it on my eyes. And I'm going to intensify that a little bit more with this color right here, Dogman. And I will put that kind of in the corners and work it out. Like, so this is actually on my lid. I'm going to take this tiny brush and sweep a little bit of that same Dogman color under my eyes too. Now the scary part, eyeliner. I'm not really sure if I'm going to be able to do this on camera, so I will just tell you, I initially go over with a pencil, and then I will take a liquid liner, this Wet n Wild one is the first one I'm seeing, and I will go back over the pencil with a liquid liner. I'm very bad at liner, so this just kind of helps me not completely destroy everything I've just done by messing up a liquid liner. You just kind of give yourself an easier like line to trace. Here's the initial once over with the pencil liner, and now I'm going to go over this with the liquid. Wish me luck. Alright, not too bad. So I'm going to curl my lashes, and then I'm going to add a very thin layer of the Super Sizer Fibers mascara by CoverGirl. It just really helps sort of like lift and separate. I also will hit my bottom lashes with this too. Now I'm going to go back over this with this Bella Pierre Volume Lash Waterproof Mascara. I normally hate waterproof mascaras, to be honest with you, but I really like this one, and I think it layers especially well over the CoverGirl. This I think I got in an Ipsy bag. I don't know if you guys can see, I got some mascara up on my lid, so I'm just going to try to hit that with a Q-tip. And then I'll take that same blending brush that I was using initially and just kind of go back over it. And it usually helps erase your goofs. Honestly, don't think I've ever put mascara on a day in my life without getting it all over myself. I don't know how people do with it. So the last thing I'm going to do with my eyes is take that same Ofra highlighter just dip into it with like a flatter brush. And I'm gonna hit the inner corners of my eyes. Over my highlight a little bit more. Like how I put a bunch on and then I tone it down and then I put a bunch on again. Makes a whole lot of sense. Now if you guys watch my channel, you know I usually rotate out my lipstick, but I just got a new one that I'm really, really liking, so I want to wear it again today. Oops. I'm just gonna blot off some of that Milani scrub. And I'm gonna take this Essence lip liner and line my lips and get them ready. Now that they're lined and mostly filled in, I showed you guys I picked this up Black Friday from Ulta, the Japanesque Kumadori Matte Liquid Lipstick. I got a red and a nude. They were on sale for $10 each. I just thought I would give them a try. I am in love. I haven't tried the nude yet, but this red is freaking beautiful. It stayed all day. When the time came that I finally did have to reapply because I ate and drank like all day long, literally I ate like 3 times before I had to reapply, it layered very well on top of itself, and I am just very, very impressed with this, so I want to use it again. Oh, the color is so pretty. I love it so much. So last thing I'm going to do for makeup is setting spray. Surprise, surprise, this is another BoxyCharm Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. The mist is like super fine. Don't really know how illuminating it is, but I like it so far. So we're just gonna load up. And that is gonna do it for makeup. So for my hair, because I'm gonna let it air dry, I just need to put a little gel in it so it doesn't wind up being a huge meeting setting spray. So because I am keeping my hair curly, I'm just gonna let it air dry. It's not a huge frizzy mess. I do put a little bit of gel into it. Today I'm using the Garnier Fructis Curl Shaping Gel. So I'm just gonna take this mess down, gel it up, scrunch it, and call it done. Let nature take its course. Seeing as I have no earthly clue what I'm about to wear today, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. You guys have seen me dress up about 100 billion times, so I figure that's nothing new. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me. And this was a video I was kind of nervous to put out because I am not a makeup artist. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I try real hard. So if you want to see more videos like this in the future, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. It just lets me know to keep making them. But with that being said, I am off. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit subscribe if you'd like to keep hanging out, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.